Not sure if we're live yet. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. I hope the mic is coming through fairly well right now. I have it in a slightly different location. Still in the lovely Zanzibar. I was supposed to fly out late last night as my original plan, but decided to stick around a few more days to just relax. And off to Dubai soon. You can check out the video behind me. I'm looking at your live chat. Let me see how everything is coming out. Video good, audio good. Yeah, it's a great time for Australia right now. I'm sure you guys are fully awake. A little late on the East Coast US, still pretty good on the West Coast US. Something just flew down my shirt, but that's okay. Nothing too poisonous around here. Let me pop out the chat. Working with one monitor today. I believe it's the weekend. Is today Sunday already? Kind of lose track of days around here. But yeah, there's the background. I'll show you a little bit more of the background. And then we're going to take a look at some charts and see what's going on. All right. Let me show you a little bit of the background. And then I'll show you which part of Zanzibar I'm in now. I'm just traveling around the island. There you go. Raise this up. Using the GoPro as my webcam. It's actually pretty cool. Nice beaches all the way down. I gotta find a way to stream in higher quality. Zoom only lets me stream in 720. I don't know why. All right, there we go. All right, how do I position that camera? Let me see. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll take it. Okay, so let's go to screen share. Before I get to the charts, if anyone was wondering where I am now in this area of Zanzibar. I spent all last week in this area of Zanzibar. And that's where the airport is, and that's where the main city is, Stone Town. Didn't spend much time there. And all these green dots, all these green flags are potential financial summit locations. Visited this place yesterday. Very good. This one as well. So we are considering moving the financial summit. So I'm spending all my time here on this island, but I also did safaris over here, Ngorongoro. I didn't make it to the Serengeti. Not enough time. But yes, so this is where I am, and people here don't like masks as much as me, which is perfect. All right, let's go to the charts. Let's see what's going on. See what's going on with the charts. Maybe I should put the laptop on my lap, literally, so I can lean back a little bit. Let me see if I can do. Let me see if. Move the microphone out of the way. Yeah, at least I can sit back in a chair. All right. I guess I can move the microphone close. Go. I cut out for a minute. Hope I'm back. Get the live stream still working. Still having some. Is it too blurry? Should be able to do it in 720. All right, now it works. Okay. All right. So you can see the scenery behind me. I am in Zanzibar. Let's go back to screen share, guys. All right, we're back. Got 500 live viewers. That's good. All right, I am back. Cool. I'm gonna pause that. All right, let's go to screen share. Why is this the Dow Jones? That's so weird. This is monthly, weekly, daily. Okay, that's a problem. All right, let's go to screen share and I'll fix the problem. So this is like the weekly Dow Jones, but I don't know why it should be Bitcoin. So we're gonna do BTC, USD, and I believe I was always using Bitstamp for my annotations. Let's see if they come back. Yep, that's the one. Since I restarted my computer, let's look at the oscillators. The RSI remains bullish, MACD is bullish, and the CMF is very bullish. I'm gonna move this out of the way. All right, the weekly chart. The week is about to come to an end. Today is already Sunday, and we do have our nice bullish candle. And we are on our way to the next MRI top. Now, we are moving a little bit faster than I expected us to move. I was looking for a $65,000 target, but I wasn't looking for that target until the end of March or the second half of March. But right now, it looks like we're on pace to hit that significantly earlier. This is the week of February 15th. We're going to have a new candle tonight. Only have 18 hours to go in this candle, and I'm not expecting any big trouble tonight. So this is going to close as a very nice bullish candle. These big run-ups make it very challenging to get to the next MRI top because we have to keep closing higher on each candle for the foreseeable future in order to maintain momentum. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, this is certainly a bullish look for Bitcoin. There's really no reason to panic, and I don't even see a reason to start taking profit yet until I see some kind of weakness happening in the markets. Let's go to the daily chart. The premium is really starting to come now. It's not perfect. It's still a little bit in favor of the bears, but I like the trend of where it's actually headed. So not much concern for price being overheated. The RSI remains very bullish. The MACD remains very bullish. See the damn thing. Is very bullish and volume is fine. There's really no concern on the daily chart. The daily chart looks awesome. I'm going to start moving these lines over. Today is just got started. We have about 3 days. All right, I think I'm back. So sounds like, well, am I back now? I should be back now. I should be back. Let me know if I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'll turn off video when I go to screen share. Maybe that'll help. Beautiful scenery behind me, though. Air here is incredible. I don't know if you guys, like, when I was, people thought I was sick. You know, I had like always sniffling. It was allergy. Been here a week. I've never breathed better. It's absolutely incredible. Air quality here is great. All right, going back to screen share. I'm gonna cut the video feed. Maybe that will help. It is getting a little warm, so my computer is gonna get overheated. Okay, so we got 7 and 9. So February 24th, February 24th is a potential third consecutive MRI top. I would consider taking profit, but only if we consolidated into the last MRI top and we borderline consolidated into the first MRI top. When we consolidate into an MRI top, I am less interested in taking profit off the bullish trade, especially when the weekly chart is very bullish. The weekly chart is very bullish. So I would need a blow off top into the daily MRI for me to take profit on the daily MRI because the weekly is still bullish. So I would need the price of Bitcoin to be close to $65,000 over the next 3 days for me to take profit on the daily MRI. Because if we're just consolidating, I'm not interested. I'm going to go with the weekly trend. So I hope that part is very, very clear as to my plan for next week. And next week I will be in Dubai. I might have to quarantine for a little bit in Dubai. Well, I'm gonna have to finally take like one of those nose COVID tests. I hope it's not in the nose. I hope it's just like a mouth swab. But when you get to the Dubai airport, you have to do one of those. I mean, they you don't have a choice. They test you at the airport. So it's unfortunate. I'll finally have to, deal with the COVID test. But yeah, it's really bad. Like the COVID testing is so bad, and people are so brainwashed. It's just so frustrating. It's they don't the PCR test was never designed to identify a virus in a person, but people are just dumb. And this is like if you just listen to the interviews with the creator of the test, and it's obvious if you have a brain and you can do your own critical thinking, it's obvious this test is being grossly misused by the medical community and the government. I have no respect for the medical community, by the way, like almost none anymore. I know a lot of people in the medical community think that they're heroes. I've lost respect for you. I have. There's a few good ones left, but 90% of all the people in the medical community, I have zero respect for you anymore, because you didn't speak out against this insanity. So the only doctors I would ever go to would be the doctors that were anti-mask. If you're a doctor that was pro-mask, I will never, ever, ever give you my business unless I'm unconscious and I have no choice. All right. Rant on COVID over. Let's go back to the charts. Here's the 4-hour chart. The premium's not that bad. As you can see, the 4-hour chart also hit an MRI top. How's it live? Oh yeah, I had a couple of super chats here. Let me see. Hold on. Dmitry, hey Tone, can you please explain Contango in Bitcoin futures? Everyone is talking about Preston Pish, Jimmy Song, really Plan B, etc. How can a retail investor trade this? You really want to follow Ugly Old Goat. He's the Contango expert. I always get, Contango and backwardation. I mean, I know the concept, but like the exact definition of Contango and the backwardation, I always get them confused. I always try to remember which one is which. That's basically when the current price of an asset deviates greatly from the future price of an asset. It's really not that hard of a concept. I'm assuming right now there is Contango, and the price of the future is way higher than the price of the underlying. So if the price of Bitcoin right now is $56,600, the price of the future of Bitcoin, let's say, what month is this? This is February. Let's say the March future on the derivatives exchanges is trading at 60,000 or trading at 65,000. That's big Contango. So you would short the future and go long the perpetual, or go long the spot price. And you make money from both, even as the price rises or falls, it doesn't matter to you. The price of both can rise, the price of both can fall, but you're trying to profit from the spread between the two. You can pull up charts of like Contango, and it's not something that, I mean, this thing deserves its own video. It's not something I can answer in 5 minutes. But Contango is when, unless I'm getting it confused with backwardation again, Contango is when the future price is higher than the spot price, and you can take advantage of both. Hey, coding. Yeah, I agree. Move to a country that doesn't give a shit about COVID, like Mexico or Tanzania, and you can live a normal life. There's not many places to move to. They really screwed up humanity with this bullshit. They really did. They really took away your freedom to live with COVID lockdowns. It's very, very sad. It's like I think this sets back humanity like a decade minimum, if not more, if not a whole generation. Just destroyed everything over a virus that, if you're healthy and under 50, lightning would have a higher probability of killing you than COVID would. Such insanity. It's just sad. If I was a world dictator, Fauci would never see the light of day again. Ferguson, Fauci, they would be in an isolation cell in the worst dungeon of the world I could find. Bill Gates, too, he'd join them. So 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is consolidating after an MRI top. We took a little bit of a dip last night, and I really like this chart. Guys, I am bullish here. I am seriously bullish. Like I would love to say people love me being a bear, and I would love to say that, shit's overpriced and, oh, what the hell did I just do? Hold on. Visual order, move to new pan below. That was weird. Okay. I would love to be a bear and say we're going to go down, but I'm very bullish here. Once again, if the price of Bitcoin closes a 4-hour chart above this blue line, I mean, it's a bullish trade for me. All we got to do is close above current candle's high, and it's all systems go. And we can even get a second consecutive MRI top on a 4-hour. Like, we can pop to 60,000 by Tuesday, by Monday even. I just don't see any reason to be bearish right now. We're bullish on a 4-hour scale. Or about the 1-hour scale? I'll adjust this slightly based on the 1-hour scale. I'm going to be a little more conservative. I'm going to raise it to the top of these hourly candles, like a new hourly secondary high close. So that's the primary hourly high close. That's the secondary hourly high close. We already had a green star candle on the hourly chart. So this is already a bullish environment. Like, you can either already be long, or you can play it safe and wait for a close above 57,150. And from there, I'm bullish all the way into 60,000. I just don't see any reason not to believe that 60,000 is not getting hit in 72 hours. The daily is still bullish. You got 3 more days before an MRI top could potentially derail the move. And the weekly still got multiple weeks to go of upside. So I don't see any issues here. Go back to your live chat. February 24th is also the MRI top on a 3-day chart. Beautiful. Yeah, things might be aligning there. Guys, I'm not here to make money. I'm here to educate people. And if you really think masks prevent the virus, and if you really think climate change is altering weather around the world, the trading should be the last thing you should be like learning. Like, learn about how the world really works first before learning how to trade. It's people like that are destroying humanity. Like, who gives a shit about the stock market? It's the same mentality. It's the same people. Climate change people, the COVID fear mongers, they're 90% of them are leftist. They're communist methodology. It's all the same thing. It's all the same. There's capitalism and freedom, and then there is socialism, communism. And it's the socialism, communism that is the climate change people, the vegan people, the you're eating too much meat people, the wear a mask, don't speak to people, tax you to death, take away your money. It's all the same mentality. It's the same people. If you believe that masks help stop a virus and men are causing all this climate change, strongly reconsider your communist mentality. Planet's getting colder. They had to change the words global warming to climate change because they realized how wrong they were. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm very, it would be great if the federal government doesn't give, uh, if the federal government doesn't want to give Texas any federal aid relief, then stop taxing Texans federally. It's only fair, you know, allow all the people in Texas not to pay federal income tax, and then you don't have to give Texas federal aid. I'm sure they'll be happy. Maybe I'll have a political channel one day and give up on this price stuff. Some things are more important in the world. Every country says wear a mask. The world is moving towards socialism and communism. And not every country. Guys, I don't really, it doesn't really matter. Like I know a lot of MRI tops are going to converge on multiple time frames. Let's see, this is consolidation. I'm still bullish here. I'm still bullish on a 12-hour MRI, even though it's a doji candle. This is also a doji candle, but the current candle is clearly rising. All right, my computer is going to be dying soon. I'm at 35% now because I'm on full brightness in the sun. I'll glance at where traditional markets closed. Look, I didn't really want to be in Zanzibar to have some freedom, but here I am. Only place left, possibly in the world. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate your super chat. Maybe I'll reconsider going to Dubai. Maybe I'll just, my visa is good in Zanzibar for 3 months. Maybe I'll just stay here. I mean, not the best internet. To be honest, not the best service. Not the best food. But freedom. Freedom for masks. Gold's not interesting. Still going down. I'm actually bearish gold. It's back below this red line. That's not good. S&P is pulling back, but nothing serious to worry about. And the weekly S&P is still very bullish. All right, guys, not much more to say. I'll take a look at your live chat. Can we get a drop to 53 before 60,000? I mean, anything can happen. We're free in New Zealand. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not free in New Zealand. No one else can go there. New Zealand got locked down hard, and no one is allowed to enter New Zealand. So you're free as a New Zealander to stay in New Zealand. No one else is allowed to enter your country. Not exactly freedom to me. Hey, thanks for reminding me on the malaria pills. Today is Sunday. Today is the day I need to take my malaria pill. It's I am taking malaria pills. There's really very few mosquitoes here. There's almost none. I have not had a mosquito problem here at all. But I am on malaria meds, which is also COVID meds. They're one and the same. Yeah, people are saying don't drink the water. I haven't really been drinking the water, but I'm My body is pretty resilient to third world countries by now, so I don't have problems since I traveled so much. Premium, GBTC premium. Yeah, so GBTC premium has not been rising at all. I guess they've printed enough shares, but they don't like print shares. I guess they've created enough shares from those that want to sell. GBTC premium is sitting at, oh, I can't see it. GBTC premium is sitting at 8%. That's very low. Man, I really want to sell at a high GBTC premium, but I don't know if I'll ever get the chance. Enough people realized and took advantage of the GBTC premium. But I'm happy to still have 70% of my long trade. It should have been 100%. I should have entered back in over here, but I didn't. I was just busy hanging out in Africa. So I'm good with 70% of my position, and I'll hold it for a few more days into the daily MRI top and then reevaluate. All right, I'm gonna stop the screen share and turn on my camera so you guys can see the gorgeous view behind me. Come on, if it works. Shit. So I turned off my camera and now my camera doesn't work. So this is the problem with GoPro. I'm actually very frustrated with using GoPro as a webcam because half the time it doesn't work. I always have to restart my computer. Maybe I shouldn't have turned off the camera. Let me try this again. It probably won't work anymore. I'm really not happy with it. GoPro did not do a good job of making software because now my camera I will not be able to turn on my camera now until I restart my laptop, which is unfortunate because I wanted to give you guys the view behind me, but I can't. So that sucks. That really sucks. Nothing I can do. The only way this camera will work again is if I, oh, there it is. Oh shit, it worked. Wow. Wow, that's impressive. All right, there it is. There's my background. Can't believe that worked. So yeah, so here I am. This is where I am to get away from the insanity of virtue signaling, of forcing other people to have a muzzle on their face. All right, I'm looking at your live chat, guys. Oh yeah, I love the news that OKCoin is delisting Bcash and BSV. I'm still waiting on the Bcash Death Watch, but the price of Bcash went up, mostly because people are probably confused between Bcash and Bitcoin. But Bcash is going to go back down, and this is why OKCoin had to remove it, because they're probably getting a lot of complaints. People are buying a scam. People are buying a fake Bitcoin, thinking that it's actual Bitcoin, and that's a problem. And that's a problem. So more exchanges are going to delist it. All right, there's my view here in Zanzibar. Man, I'm flying to Dubai in 2 days, but if I really don't want to take that, I got to rethink my situation here. I really don't want to take a COVID test. I don't, because it's just so wrong to take that test if you're not sick, especially in the way they do it. And I don't trust them. I don't trust what the fuck is on the other end of those Q-tips that they're going to stuff up my nose. So I don't trust the medical industry at all. I think I don't. I know a lot of doctors watch the show, and I no longer have respect for the medical industry. This has just been handled so badly. Like, and here's what bothers me the most. Imagine if this virus was actually dangerous, like actually killing people, like actually dangerous to children. My God, imagine what it would be like if this was actually dangerous. There's zero flu deaths. No one's getting a cold anymore. Nothing. Everything is COVID. You either die from COVID, you're sick from COVID, or you're healthy. And you're not healthy because then you have to wear a muzzle. And making healthy people constantly get tested, it's like constantly getting an AIDS test before every time you have sex. That includes with your partner, by the way. If you have a wife, you better take an HIV test before you have sex, because you never know if one of you had sex with someone else between the last time you had sex. So you better take an HIV test to be sure before you have sex with your wife every time. This is what the COVID tests are. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, once I get back to North Americas, I may not have a choice to do the mouth swab, guys. That's the problem. Like in Dubai, when you land, they make you take a COVID test. So I will ask them to do a mouth swab. Yeah, there's 0 deaths from the flu. Normally it's tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, but this year, 0. 0. No, I don't think old people are voting for communism. I think it's a lot of young people. I think they're just insane. I'm going straight to Mexico when I get back to North America. I would probably drive over the border. I'm probably going to be spending a lot more time in Mexico going forward. I don't think I'm ever going to Canada again. That's over. I don't want to go to Canada ever again. All right, computer is down to less than 20%, and it's time to let you guys go. I wouldn't be surprised if less people died in America in 2020 than in 2019. I mean, this whole thing was basically bullshit. I don't know if unconfiscatable is going to happen. Honestly, I don't want to be in America. So, not exactly, doesn't really make sense if the conference goes on without me. But I really have no interest to spend any time in the United States or Canada or Australia or New Zealand or any other country that just turned into North Korea because of a virus that had a 0.0001% chance of killing a young, healthy person. I really wanted to go to Portugal. Brazil is pretty good as well, but even they eventually gave into the politics and pressure. A lot of countries, some of the leaders in many countries realized that COVID is bullshit, but they had no choice. They had to do what America and Europe said. Otherwise, they don't get the money. You know, like a lot of countries got bribed into locking down. You can't have freedom. You can't have a country like Tanzania not forcing people to wear masks. You can't have a country like Mexico. They're not happy with them, mostly because they're giving their people a sense of freedom. All right, guys, I gotta go before this abruptly cuts off. I'm staying in Zanzibar a few more days. If you are in Zanzibar and you find a way to reach me, I'll let you know where I am. Come down, we'll grab a drink. All right. talk to you all on the next one. I might be back here, by the way. Like, if this COVID shit continues, I'm just gonna rent an apartment here for 3 months and just stay here. Get a nice beach spot. Later, guys.